Hey there, my celestial mystics. I see you, boo-boo. It's your girl, Tiffany Satchel, your 1111 coach. Welcome back. If this is your first time viewing my content, I hope you're subscribed. Because on this channel, we talk about angels, we talk about magic, we talk about universal laws, and we talk about tarot. We also believe, without a doubt, that we deserve perfect health, abundant wealth, perfect self-expression, and relationships that are love-based and fair exchanges of energy. And I hope I can make you a believer too. I have a fascinating topic to share with you today on how performing, there's a lot of speed bumps over here, on how performing spell work in one area of your life can ripple out and affect other areas simultaneously, sometimes in amazing ways, and sometimes with unintended consequences. You know, it's kind of like when you throw a pebble into the pond, and that one little pebble creates ripples that spread out far. Oh my God, really? Spreads out far and beyond where it first landed. See, magic works the same way. When you cast a spell or you set a strong intention, the energy doesn't just stay confined to that one little area you're focused on. Oh no, friend. It has a way of moving through your life and touching everything in its path. So sometimes those ripples bring blessings. And other times, well, I'll just say you need to be careful what you wish for. And I know we've all heard that before, right? So I'm going to start with a positive example first, okay? Say you've got a parking ticket and you decide to cast a spell to beat the ticket in court, okay? You perform your ritual with 100% success. Maybe you invoke some powerful energies like Jupiter for justice, Mercury for clear communication, and a bit of Libra for fairness, right? You show up in court, and bam, the judge dismisses your case. You walk out feeling like you've just conquered the world. Now, that success doesn't just stop at the courthouse doors. Oh no, my mystical friends. The energy harnessed, the energy that you harnessed, the confidence, the protection, the favor, can start to flow into other areas of your life. So let's say you work at a deli. You done did the spell, the court case is over, and now you go to work. And you find yourself speaking up more, right? speak up more for yourself. You communicate better with the customers. Okay? Your swag improves. Even handling tricky situations, you notice that it becomes a lot more easy. That boost in your confidence might catch the eye of your boss, who starts to give you more responsibilities and maybe even considers you for a promotion. Then your customers notice your positive energy and they start tipping better or recommending their friends. So what started out as a spell to beat a parking ticket has now elevated your entire work experience and maybe even your career. But it doesn't stop there. Maybe you've been working on self-improvement, and this newfound confidence spills over into your personal life too. You're setting healthier boundaries, attracting more positive relationships, and generally feeling more in control. All because you casted one spell. Oh, my hair. My earring. My whole earring came out when I pulled my hair. Look at me driving with no hands. That is so bad. Do not do that at home, kids. Okay. All because you set an intention, a clear intention, when you casted your spell. Now let's flip the script, friend. What happens if you cast a spell with negative intentions? Maybe you're frustrated with a coworker at the same deli, and you decide to cast some baneful magic to teach them a lesson. You know those death spells to cause endings in your enemies' lives, or even worse. Sure, you might see some immediate results. Maybe they have a bad day or things start going wrong for them. But here's the thing about baneful magic. Those negative ripples don't just stay with the target. Oh no, my friend. There's always gonna be a kickback. What you do will come back to you. The energy you put out is the energy you too shall receive. What's good for the goose is surely good for the gander. Okay? In Romans chapter 12, verse 20, it says, "Therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head." As well as Proverbs 25, verse 21 through 22, which also says, "If thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. For thou shalt heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward thee." Now, of course, we have to be practical. So I'm not talking about love and light and turning the other cheek. All right? Because the truth is, some people cannot be killed with kindness. Because they are walking around as whole demons in this dimension. They don't want your love. They don't want your compassion. They don't want your empathy. All right? That ain't what they want. They want something, but they don't want that. All right? I'm talking about cause and effect. It is your God-given right to protect yourself by all means necessary. And there are ways to do just that without causing harm to yourself. But that's not what this video is about. I'm going to do a video on that, but not today. I'm making reference to the scriptures to explain the law of karma and how it can work for you and against you in your spell work. Okay? So now, let's say you decide to curse that coworker. And you notice things start going south for them, right? But soon, you notice that your own work day is getting harder. Your customers are being rude, or your shifts are suddenly less enjoyable. That negativity you sent out is finding its way back to you, disrupting the very energy you try to enhance with your earlier positive spell, the ticket. Your boss starts noticing that the work environment has changed, and instead of getting that promotion, you're stuck dealing with the fallout of the negativity you unleashed. In a real life example, I once knew someone who used baneful magic to get back at someone they felt that wronged them. They put all their energy into bringing hardships in this person's financial world and causing them issues. And yes, it worked. They even caused them some health issues. The person was in a car accident, and eventually they lost their job. Not to mention that they developed a detrimental health condition. But not long after, the person who cast the spell started experiencing major setbacks. They began facing financial difficulties, and their health began to decline. The energy they put out came right back to them, magnified, affecting not just their work and health, but their overall happiness. The Bible says God will not be mocked. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. This verse emphasizes the principle that individuals will face consequences for their actions, aligning with the idea of the law of cause and effect, the law of karma. In Exodus 20, verse 5, it says, "Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generations." Now this verse which was part of the 10 commandments, suggests that the consequences of sin can be experienced by subsequent generations. Okay? You got your listening ears on? All right. It reflects the belief that the actions and behaviors of one generation can have lasting effects on future generations. So, even if you think you got away with something, God is not mocked. Your sins can indeed fall on your children and your children's children. God will not be mocked. So, why am I saying all of this? I'm glad you asked. If you're working with magic, I'm a strong believer in staying in alignment with positive, protective energies. I recommend turning to Archangel Michael for protection and guidance. You can also look to the Justice Tarot card to remind yourself that what you send out into the universe will come back to you. So only send out what you'd like to receive. You can ask for all the protection in the world if you like, and you will receive it. When you are setting an intention, you always bind down what you don't want. So this is what I recommend. When you cast your desires into the universe, you cast your desires with the intention of causing harm, of not causing harm to others, of causing no harm to others. Under grace, you always have to ask for grace, in a perfect way. You can't lose when you take that path. You can't lose. Now let's talk about how you can apply this understanding in a practical way, using your new moon in Virgo spell as an example. Virgo energy is all about organization, health, and creating stability in your life. And with Uranus currently retrograding in Taurus, there's a unique opportunity to shake up old routines and make lasting changes, especially in areas related to finances, health, and personal organization. Okay? So suppose you decide to perform a spell during the new moon in Virgo with the intention of achieving financial stability. It's 9:20, right? Improving your health and getting more organized. You set your intentions clearly using Virgo's meticulous and grounded energy to create a plan for your finances, a routine for your health, and a system for organizing your life. You might also call on Uranus retrograde in Taurus to help you break free from any old habits or financial patterns that no longer serve you, allowing for innovation and fresh starts. Okay? Now, when you do this spell, the effects are going to ripple out beyond just these 3 areas. Okay? So, for example, as your finances begin to stabilize, all right, you might find that your stress level decreases, leading to better overall health and well-being. Now, with this better health and well-being, you have more energy and clarity, which makes it easier to stay organized and tackle new projects. See? So, as you become more organized, you might notice that you're able to manage your time more effectively, leading to improved productivity and even new opportunities in your career. But here's where it gets interesting, really interesting. Uranus retrograde in Taurus is all about unexpected changes and innovation, especially in areas related to material security. So while your spell is focused on bringing stability and organization, Uranus might also shake things up a bit, perhaps prompting you to reconsider your approach to money, to try a new health regimen, or even reorganize your workspace in a way that better supports your goals, which means, all that means is what? You might have to get rid of some stuff, right? Things that you don't want to let go of, all right? And this might feel a little disruptive at first, but it's all part of clearing out the old to make way for the new. For instance, you might suddenly feel inspired to start a new side hustle or invest in a course to improve your skills, which could lead to increased income and further financial stability. Or you might decide to declutter your home, which not only creates a more organized space, but also helps you feel more mentally clear and focused, improving both your work and personal life. By setting these intentions during the new moon in Virgo and working with the retrograde energy of Uranus and Taurus, you're not just making small improvements. Oh no, friend. You're setting the stage for a complete transformation and how you approach your health, your finances, and your daily life. And because you've done this work mindfully, intentionally, the positive effects will naturally extend into other areas, like your relationships, your career, and your overall sense of well-being. So, my friend, before you perform any spell, take a moment to consider how it might affect other areas of your life. Are you approaching the spell with love, clarity, and the intention for the highest good of all and according to free will? If so, the energy will likely bring multiple blessings, not just to the specific area you're working on or you're focusing on, but to your entire life. If not, it's worth reconsidering before you send out any energy that might come back to bite you. Okay? I hope that helped. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the 1111 Coach for more content on magic, tarot, and spiritual growth. Share this video with anyone that you think might benefit from understanding how the energy we work with impacts our lives on multiple levels. I love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever noticed how a spell in one area of your life affected another area? Let's chat about it. I love you with that agape kind of love. Be favored for me. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.